I was praying and talking to God, and as I prayed, I began to visualize the two trees in the Garden of Eden, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. And I found myself asking Him, Lord, help me not to desire the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, what it offers, but instead help me to desire the tree of life. Help me to eat of its fruit. And then I began to think, what is the fruit of the tree of life? To me, it is the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, goodness, kindness, gentleness, meekness, temperance, faithfulness. That is the fruit of life. That is what flows from God. And I started wondering, Adam and Eve were in the garden, and the tree of life was there the whole time. Why didn't they eat from it? Why didn't they choose it? God later guarded it with cherubim and a flaming sword so that man would not eat of it and live forever in a fallen state. So clearly it held something powerful: life, eternal life. But before the fall, it was available to them. And I realized maybe the issue wasn't access. Maybe it was desire. Because even now, I see something. It's not as simple as just saying, I want to eat of the tree of life. The fruit of that tree requires something. If I say I want to eat the fruit of love, that means loving someone I don't like. If I say I want to eat the fruit of peace, that means choosing peace when I'm being provoked. If I say I want temperance, self-control, that means denying my flesh when it's screaming at me to give in. That fruit isn't just handed to you. It's chosen. It's lived out. So in a way, the tree of life is always before us. And the more I thought about it, the more I saw this. Every single day, really every moment, we are standing between two trees. On one side, the tree of life, the Spirit, obedience, surrender, love, self-control. On the other side is the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, the pull of the flesh, pride, desire, indulgence, disobedience. And we choose. You can wake up, spend time with God, be in His presence. You're eating from the tree of life. But later in the day, when temptation comes, when your flesh rises up, you're faced with the choice again. Which tree will I eat from now? Because the other tree still calls. There's a pull, a draw. It appeals to the flesh. It offers what feels good in the moment, what satisfies the lower nature. And sometimes you don't want to resist, you want to give in. And right there, that's the decision. So I began to see the tree of life is not just something in the past. It's not just something in the garden. Through Jesus Christ, the curse has been broken and we now have access to life again. We have access to the Spirit. But access doesn't remove choice. Even now, we still choose, moment by moment, what we partake of. And that's when it became clearer to me. The fruit of the tree of life is the fruit of the Spirit, because it is the Holy Spirit who enables us to partake of it. When I don't want to love, it's His presence that helps me to love. When I want to react in anger, it's His grace that helps me choose peace. When my flesh wants to give in, it's His strength that produces self-control. So the tree of life isn't just a place, it's a way of living in the Spirit. And every day I am choosing which tree I will eat from.